Hello, this is the part 2 of our video presentation of our final project. I will describe the issues that we made and the features we didn't deliver in this video. So, during the implementation, we made several problems. The first one is data communication between different components. As we all know, we need to get the data from the parent component sometimes, but because this is the first time we use React, so we met this problem, and then I use the props to transfer data and get it in the child component. And the next one is how to fetch the API. Actually, it's not very difficult, but at first we didn't notice the data type. I mean, we tried fetch and we tried request from superagent, but they all failed. Finally, we found that it was the data type problem. We need to set the data type in the headers and whether as application JSON or as a form data, but we need to set it. Otherwise, it will return an undefined. The next one is how to upload file. As a movie upload platform, for example, we need to upload the poster here. This is just a front-end input, but we don't know how to upload to save the file to the server. Finally, we found that it was saved in the files array, and the server side implemented a function to grab the path that I submit and then store it into a local file, a local folder. The final one and the most important one, I think, is a asynchronous problem. I mentioned asynchronous problem because we are using fetch path to get the API. So when we do a lot of fetch together, there will be some asynchronous problem. For example, when I click this to send the message to a receiver, I need to enter 3 paragraphs, parameters. The first one is a username that I need to send to, and the second one is a movie name. The last one is a message. At first we implement the database function to receive the user ID and movie ID and then send these IDs to the user. But finally, we found user won't enter any ID for us. They just enter the username. So we need to fetch the get user by username API and fetch the get movie by movie name API and then fetch the post message. So these 3 fetch will crash into a synchronous problem. Like when I send the message, actually the user ID haven't been get from the username. So the message that I sent returns an empty username here. Finally, we solved it by changing the database implementation. We changed the send message API to receive a username and a movie name, then I don't need to fetch the ID for it. I think in the future we need to do more research about the synchronous problems in React.js. And there are still a lot of functions we didn't deliver. For example, I mentioned before when I log out. In login and register, we don't have the remind message for the user. For example, when the user try to register by a duplicate username, I mean the username has been registered before, we still don't have a remind message. We will implement a check username in the server API later. And about the upload movie, we can see there is a button to add screenshots here, but since we didn't know how to upload the file, we just do the add poster, because the add screenshot I implement is, is a list of paper. We still don't know how to transfer a list of pictures. So maybe we will do it later. And also in this top 10 gallery, I think the more user-friendly function is to click the poster and then turn into the movie detail page. But temporarily we are doing by open the poster. And also the send message to another receiver, now we are implementing is just like sharing movie information to other user and leave a message for him. This is not a in-time chat, but we can also do it by using a WebSocket. I think when it be added to this platform, that will be better. So we can chat in time with other users about the movies that we are like looking for. And in the category page, this is doing well, but sometimes when we get an empty object, like when I find something not here, the page, it returns the correct answer because Titanic is, we have a Jia Wenpeng in this crew information, so this result will jump out. But this page, but we haven't do any front-end development for this page because of the time limit. And the last and the most important thing, I think, for a movie sharing platform, we need to check whether the information the user shared is correct or not. That I think this will need a lot of like outside API from somewhere. I still have no idea about this. Maybe we will do more research about this in the future. Okay, thank you for checking the video. that's all about our final project.